is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has stated that water is more important than oil for the UAE. The Crown Prince's remarks came after a lecture at his court by Dr. Peter Gleig, the co-founder and president of the California-based Pacific Institute for Studies in Development, Environment and Security. He stated that today water can be provided through desalination, but within decades the situation will be different, as there are no rivers in the region and no technology at present under our disposal to help meet the region's demand on fresh water. He added that we must now focus efforts on conducting studies and research for solutions. The UAE has been ranked 5th in the world in terms of efficiency of government spending in the 2011-2012 Global Competitiveness Report for the World Economic Forum, reflecting the UAE's leadership vision and strategy of achieving prosperity for its citizens. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai and the Minister of Finance, attributed this goal achievement to the wise leadership of President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Vice President and Prime Minister and Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The report commended the UAE's ability to enhance the efficiency and transparency of its government spending, two essential elements that determine competitiveness of countries, ranking it in the 5th place among the 142 countries covered by the report, 2 spots higher from last year. UAE government officials are adamant in ensuring the highest standards of living and practices are available to UAE residents. As the quest continues to be the #1 livable city in the world, the Dubai Department of Economic Development has joined forces with a research and training consultancy to enable organisations in the UAE to benefit from a range of training and programmes in a bid to ensure the highest possible standards are delivered. The new initiative underscores the inevitable link between employee performance and organisational excellence, with the focus being placed on upskilling staff. DED officials stated it will strongly support organisations that invest in their people, as such investments will have a far-reaching impact on overall competitiveness.
Visionary of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, always looking forward to have the best thing in UAE and Dubai in specific. So this is the key word we usually use. With his kindness and support and the things we have in Dubai, we have no choice of being in high standards in all the time. And we are looking forward also to be #1.
Expectations are increasing day by day. He needs, we're talking about the Facebook and the Twitter generation. They need to be serviced like this, and they don't take no for an answer. But being a bank, we need to say no at times. But the point is about saying it in a way so that you get a win-win situation out of it.
And Dubai customs inspectors at Dubai Cargo Village foiled an attempt to smuggle over 13,000 pills of Captagon narcotics. The drugs were confiscated from a cargo on a flight that departed from an Arab country that was due to arrive in the Gulf. Just during the routine inspection procedures, customs inspectors suspected a textile parcel which comprised of 59 cloth samples. Mr. Omar Ahmed Al-Mahari, the senior manager of air cargo operations at Dubai Customs, stated that Captagon narcotics are some of the most dangerous chemical substances and has the same effect as cocaine. He added that as well as drug dealers tend to produce the contraband, since no farms or manual labour is required in the production process. The case has been transferred to the Anti-Narcotics General Department at Dubai Police. The Road and Transport Authority, in cooperation with the Dubai Police, have launched their road safety campaign with the aim to target bad driving practices. According to a local report, Mata Al-Taya, the chairman of the board and executive director of the RTA, said that the campaign hopes to address 3 main areas of concern: speeding, the use of mobile phones during driving, and seat belts. The campaign will be held under the slogan, "I won't let it happen," and will reach out to all corners of the society through media and event venues, such as social media websites, malls, cinema halls, hoardings and brochures. Al-Taya added that in 2007, traffic fatalities hit 21.7 cases per every 100,000 of the population. The number then declined to about 12.7 cases per 100,000 of the population in 2009, a 54.2% drop. And on a different note, travelling from Salalah, Oman to the Corniche in Abu Dhabi via Liwa and Al Ain with his 6 camels and his 2 comrades, Adrian Hayes, the UAE resident and British world record-breaking adventurer, led a challenging trek throughout the Emirates. Adrian, along with Emirati nationals Saeed Rashid Al Masafri and Ghafan Mohammed Al Jabri, are the brave trio who make up the footsteps of Thesiger expedition team. Starting off in Al Ain on the 30th of October, the team recreated the adventures of the legendary British explorer Sir Wilfrid Thesiger by travelling on foot along with their camels and relying on basic provisions, nature and Arabic Bedouin hospitality to survive their trek. The trio convened over 1,600 kilometres in distance, and 44 days later, this epic journey was completed in Abu Dhabi on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m, where the team was warmly welcomed by members of the public.
44 days ago, we started in Salalah, in southern Oman. First day, we got all of 10 kilometres before we had a bit of a mishap on a camel. One of them threw me, and we ended up going to Salalah Hospital. We were delayed by a cyclone for 5 days. But once we restarted, we've then travelled through the Dhofar Mountains, Shissa, Mugshin, the Empty Quarter, Zamal, Liwa, Al Ain and Abu Dhabi. A total about 1,600 kilometres in 44 days.
As the three look back on their achievement, Dhofar Mountains, wadis and inhospitable sand dunes of the Rab Al Khali were some of the highlights which they had pointed out, not forgetting that their main goal was to also commemorate the UAE's recent 40th National Day anniversary.
We restart my trip. This is the first trip with the camels because it is a long way. It is about 1,050 kilometers, and we start from Salalah. It is a beautiful city, and we start from the sea.
And up next we have the day's business news, so stay with us.